What is happening, scrappers, tool addicts, tool collectors? Welcome to CC Scraps and Restoration Channel. So today, I was just out in the shop messing around and I was digging through Granddaddy's toolbox. If you're familiar with my channel, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're new to the channel, it's this old Snap-on right here. We're going to find a home for that soon in the museum. If you don't know what the museum is, check out, I got a playlist that says Vintage Tool Museum, I think. And I'll show you what I got going on. It's not really a museum. It's just my basement for just my older vintage tools and other things and such. So today we're going to just clean this up. Nothing too crazy. This is a GDT Corporation, made in the USA, Greenfield, Mass, #1. This is a tap and die. I don't have the entire kit. If I do, it's in pieces laying around the shop, laying around the basement for God knows how long. And I do have a lot of taps. I do have a lot of dies laying around. So I would have to go through those on a later date and give everybody an update on this. So we'll give a little history. Or do you want to save the history lesson to the end? You know what? Let's save it to the end. We'll keep you guys watching. What do you think of that? Yeah, see? Strategy, right? So, we're going to just take it all apart, clean it up. You know, we'll run this on the wire wheel or we'll sand it, something, make it look nice. And just keep it for a wall hanger. Like, I'm not ever going to use this thing. This is massive. Like, I'm not going to use this ever. You can see that, right? Cool. All right. So let's get to it. Behind me, I got a tub of water. Let's readjust you. Going back and forth from, you know, and yes, CC Scraps, you have a parts washer, but I broke the pump when I was moving it. That really sucks, the big one, because I could have been using that. That's why I've kind of been putting off not doing anything with it, because I broke the pump. So I just got to order a pump with that little, with that little fluid reservoir on it, and maybe I can just get a new fluid reservoir, because I do believe the pump, I think everything else works. So yeah. So you basically see what I'm doing. I'm just running my mouth and cleaning. Switching from the brush to the little brush to the big, to the brush. Because eventually all this is going to come off, so as long as it takes. So I don't really want to harm the paint any. But if I have to, I'll repaint it, like I said. I don't think I'm going to have to do that. All right, anyway, I'm not going to bore you no longer. We'll be back when this is all cleaned up and ready to do the handles. All right, so we're at the wire wheel. This is kind of what they're looking like. So let's give it a shot here. Is that light messing with your view? Negative. Where's my other glasses? CC Scraps lost his glasses that he can see with. Those are the safety ones, because I can't. Oh, there they are. Look at right where I left them. Ta-da. All right, so here's where we're at. It's got a pretty good shine to it compared to the, you know what I mean? I'm gonna throw it on the 1x30 on the 120 grit and just give it a nice, you know, maybe like a hand sand. That's about it though. See, this has got me weird because this has got like a knurled end, and I don't think the other one has a knurled end. So now I'm starting to think, are these the original handles? If anybody knows that, let me know. But I mean, this was my granddaddy's stuff, so anything's possible with him. He could have, like this one here could have been the original, and he lost it or broke it, and then he had one of them done down at Raleigh's. It's his brother-in-law, my uncle. Yeah, so who knows? Now the mystery thickens. I wonder if my dad knows. Anyway, I'll ask him, and we'll let you know. All right, you guys, I'm going to finish this one off, and we'll see how it looks. All right, everybody, so here's where we're at. I wire wheeled the handles right here. And then I put them on the softer wire brush, gave them a little more shine. We cleaned the threads the best we could on the wing nuts. I'm most likely going to wind up repainting this thing. Maybe. Hold on one second. So we're back. We did the wing. Like I said, I am going to wind up painting this, I think. So I don't really think I need to strip any of the paint. I might have to now if I decide to paint it. Because as soon as I hit it with the wire, like this, like even the vibration started knocking paint off of this stuff. So maybe I'll just get it on the wire wheel, clean it all up, and maybe we'll just leave it. I don't know what we're going to do now. This is a deeper dive. What do we do? All right, everybody. We are going to cut it short. We're going to make this a two-parter. But because I want to decide what I want to do yet, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to decide. Because I don't want to ruin the original of it as much as possible. I mean, I already ruined it here, but not by, you know, maybe I shouldn't have took them to the wire wheel like that, but they're all rusty and crudted. We did clean this up and managed to do okay with it. This I'm going to bring over to the wire wheel too and just clean it up a little bit. But yeah, so we're going to get into this in the middle of the week, so stick around for part 2 of the GTD Corporation #1 Tap and Die, Greenfield, Mass. Now let's dive into a little bit of a history. I thought we'd rub the handles. I'm going to keep these handles. I'm not going to take these to the 1x30. We're just going to rub a little 3-in-1 oil on them and call it a day on these because I like just the way they turned out with just the softer wire wheel. So I think we'll be okay with that. These are these cloths or these paper towels I was talking about. They have them down the street there at the corner store for $1.50, and they're like, you know, they're like, you know, bathroom towels, like you'd go to a restaurant and they'd be in the dispenser or something like that. So a little bit of 3-in-1 oil will stop it from, you know, that flash rust and everything, and we should be good to go. Let's do a little bit more on this guy here. Leave a comment below if you like to watch me oil my handles. Oh, never a dull moment. That parental advisory is not there to be funny, everybody. You never know. I got, one day I got trashed in an email by an angry parent because their son watched my channel and I referenced like drugs and beer or something. I can't remember. It wasn't even like, it's just like weed or something. And she lost her mind on me. You know, you shouldn't be, when kids watch out. I go, well, there is a parental advisory in the beginning of the video, and I have a check not made for kids. So I don't know what to tell you. So And then she kind of left it at that. I never heard anything more about her, so she probably blocked my channel, which is fine. But when you turn 18, son, come pay us a visit. We'll probably still be here. So anyway, we got these nice and oiled up. Man, don't you love the smell of that 3-in-1 oil too? But anyway, I think those turned out really nice. So that's how we're going to leave that. Now let's focus on the history. All right, everybody, we're back. So here's a little bit of the history of Greenfield Tap and Die. So it says here that the company was established in 1912 through a merger. You know, I'm AI in it. It was a major force in the tap and die industry, manufacturing taps, dies, pipe wrenches, and other tools. That's kind of cool. The company history, GDT was formed by a merger of Wiley and Russell Manufacturing and the Wells Brothers Company, and later acquired the A.J. Smart Manufacturing Company. The company played a significant role in the history of Greenfield tool manufacturing industry. And that's really about it that I've seen. We could do a deeper AI one. Let's do a deeper one. As long as it doesn't take over like the Terminator, I'm good with it. But I have my tinfoil hat on. Hey, you never know though. There's a lot of weird shit going on. No, it's just basically the same thing I just told you guys. But yeah, that's a quick history. And join me next week for the part 2. I need your advice. That's why I stopped, because I don't know what I should do. Do I strip the paint and repaint it red? Because I don't have that color, and this is an original color. Do I want to do that? I mean, I'm never going to sell it, so does it matter? Like, give me both ends of the spectrum. Let me know, you guys, in the comments below. Hope you have a safe and great weekend, and we will see you on the next one. CC Scraps and Restoration. Oops. I dropped my other phone.